Hello, it's Walker here. Today I am going to be doing a unboxing of my Apple Watch Series 4, which I pre-ordered. If you saw that video, I pre-ordered it. I am very excited as I'm upgrading all the way from the original watch. So without further ado, let's get into this. For the first time, the packaging is completely redesigned, because previously all the watches had more or less the same packaging, whereas this has finally been redone. I'm so excited for this because it's going to be such a huge performance increase. So we can remove the outer cardboard cover, which I had a little bit of trouble figuring out how to remove it at first, but I very quickly figured it out. So you can see it has a ton of Apple Watches all over. It's really beautiful, and inside is the watch and the band packed separately. I would assume for cost cutting or some sort of measure, it would make it easier definitely for Apple. So you can see my pink sand sport loop, but this is just beautiful how it has all the watches. So here's the pink sand sport loop. So we can start off with this, leave the watch for last. So in here you can see the instructions on how to put it onto the watch. And then there's the pink sand sport loop. It's very pretty. This is the first time I've ever seen this specific band in person. I've never had a sport loop before. So you can just pull it out of the box. Put the box to the side. So here it is. You can see it's very nice looking. It just has some plastic in it that I need to remove. So here it is. You can see it's really nice. If you look at it up close, you can see that it has a bunch of different kind of colors woven into it. It's very pretty. Once again, you can see the Velcro. You can see the ends are color matched to it. It's very good attention to detail, and you can see it has the 44mm badging on it. So now we can take a look at the watch itself. I'm very excited for this. So here it is in all its glory. It's so pretty, and it comes in this like fabric case, and I've noticed that depending on what color of watch you get, it changes. So like if you were to get a space gray watch, it would be a black fabric cover. So we can just set this aside for later and go through what the other stuff in the box. So here's the documentation. You can see it says designed by Apple in California. Has the very basic setup instructions. Just telling you how to pair it and turn it on. You can see on the back it's telling you some info about the different buttons and stuff. So you can just put this back in its slip. So now we can get out the charger, which is also included. You can see it's wrapped up very nicely in cardboard in typical Apple fashion. I had some trouble finding how to get this out of the packaging, so I had to tear the cardboard a little bit, unfortunately. Because you can see that it's in between there. I'm not sure if it was something obvious, but I just could not figure it out. So I finally got it out of the packaging. So now you can remove the plastic protecting the charger from scratching and stuff, which is very satisfying. So now you can take a look at the watch in its little fabric case. You can see it's very, very nice looking, the case, so you can just push it out of here. Don't want to drop it. So here it is, it's very pretty, and the back has the new ceramic. It's beautiful. Just close the box back up. So now we can put the band on. Gives you a nice satisfying click when it's in place properly. So here it is now, you can see the watch with the band. It's very, very pretty, and I'm super grateful to be able to have this. So now I can take off my original watch now, which I've had for years, and I love it so much I would never not wear it. And whenever I didn't wear it, I'd feel lonely without it. I'd raise my wrist up and go, "Where's my watch?" So now I can try on my new watch. So here's my new Series 4 Apple Watch on my wrist. I love how it looks, it's very pretty. So here it is compared to my original Apple Watch. You can see just the differences in the how the corners are rounded off. Unfortunately, I forgot to record the very first part of the setup, like the starting it up, but you'll still see the majority of the setup. So now it's just asking me to set up Apple Pay. So now it's just talking about the emergency SOS features. I'm going to set up Cellular later, as I don't know if I want to pay for it. I'm still kind of thinking about it. I will install all of the available apps, and now it will just sync, which will take quite a while, but in the meantime it gives you this quick kind of tutorial type thing that just kind of walks you through the features, like, you know, the 3D touch. Is it 3D touch or Force touch? I can't remember. The pressure sensitive display though on the Apple Watch, and then it talks about the digital crown and how you can get to the home screen, and how there's Siri and scrolling with the new haptic feedback, which is really cool. Here you can see it talking about the side button, which I personally rarely use the side button. Just talking about Apple Pay and how to activate the power options. So you can see it's set up now, which is it's showing off the infograph watch face, which is very pretty. So here's the Apple Watch app now. You can see the watch is all set up, and you can see the different settings for the watch app. I just can't get over how beautiful this new watch is. It's just amazing how beautiful it is, like the bezel-less display and all. So now you can see all the new watch faces, like the infograph modular infograph, and there's like the fire and water ones, which they are available on older watches. It's just that on the Series 4 it fills the whole screen. So now I can just do some quick setup of the actual watch face itself and customize it to my liking. I'm going to start by changing that to the gold color, because I think that looks nice. So I've gotten to have the watch for a day, and I've really enjoyed it. It's been so much snappier than my previous watch, and I've had a lot of fun with walkie-talkie with my friends. I'm super excited to continue using this watch for years to come. It's really an amazing product, and I'm really excited that I could get it on launch day. It's just so much snappier than my previous one. I mean, everything is just nearly instantaneous. My original watch took seconds to load apps. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy my videos, please consider subscribing.